whatever we did, the legislation we did, and homosexuality that we passed was basically, we are showing people that we are people-centered parliament. We do it for the people outside there. We are not doing for the few people who say, for your information, I got a lot of threats. I was intimidated. We are going to lose out of drugs of AIDS. Aid is going to be cut off. Tourism, trade, export. I said, so what? That you're going to be blocked from going to America. Do I need to go to America? I was sent here by people of Bukedea. I am what I am because of my people. I am not because I want to go and get a donation. If you're saying there will be no food, I'll go and dig cassava in Bukedea. I was forced to switch off all my phones. I said, let me finish this session.
Many of those who are preaching these strange gospels pretend to have our best interests at heart, but actually they are choking us. There's a story I like. One day a pastor, not Abed Bonica, visited a patient in hospital in intensive care and knelt down to pray. Said, you will be well, let me pray. And he knelt down to pray. But the patient was agitated and the machine was making this noise. Teet, 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 almost like life is running out. The pastor would get up, look at the patient, then he goes back to kneel and pray again. When he got up the next time, the patient gestured quickly and said, because the patient could not talk, gestured, but he could not say anything. So the patient now gestured, like, give me a pen and a paper. I write something. There's something I need to tell you as you pray. So the pastor got a pen and a paper, went back to pray. The patient wrote something very small, and the patient insisted that the pastor read it, but the pastor did not read it, put it in his pocket, and knelt down to pray. And the patient died. At the prayer, the pastor, of course, did what we all do, our last communication with the late. And the pastor said, as I mourn my friend, I have this little piece of paper here where he wrote his last message. I've not had the courage to read it, but let me now read it. So he opened it, and the pastor collapsed because on it was written, Pastor, you are kneeling on my oxygen pipe. That's exactly what caused the death. So sometimes these so-called donors, international community, and those people claiming to be fighting for environment, who wish us well, they are really kneeling on our oxygen pipe as countries.
And as it is said in Joshua 1:9, do be courageous, do not be intimidated, for the good Lord will always be with you. When you look at Jeremiah 29:11, it says, the plans I have for you are plans to prosper you, not plans to bring evil. And because we're a parliament that believe in God, we are going to change this community.